Good evening, parents. Thank you so much for attending our back to school night. This is 8th grade language arts, and my name is Miriam Kaufman. And I am in my 15th year of teaching as a 8th grade and 7th grade middle school language arts teacher. You can reach me at mkaufman@nvusd.org, and I will be happy to communicate with you. This class focuses on the California 8th grade language arts standards. You can find these standards through the Department of Education website, or you can follow the link through this slideshow. We read nonfiction and fiction. We write various forms, including narratives, expository, and argument essays. And the standards also include oral presentations and collaboration skills. Some of our students are accelerated, and in 8th grade, accelerated means that these students are preparing for high school. They have met mastery of the 8th grade language arts standards, so their assignments, which could include longer written work or more complex thinking questions, those assignments will be at the 9th grade level. We have 4 units in Study Sync. Suspense is the one we are currently on. We just finished The Monkey's Paw, and we will next read an excerpt from A Night to Remember and an excerpt from Cujo. And then we'll read the short story, The Telltale Heart, and the poem Annabel Lee, both by Edgar Allan Poe. Our second unit is In Time of War, and that focuses around texts of World War II. Third unit is A Moral Compass. So that includes an excerpt of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, the short stories Abuela Invents the Zero and Born Worker, and Mother to Son. And then our last unit, The Civil War, focuses around that time period and aligns with the 8th grade history standards. You can search through Study Sync if you want to find any of these stories. If you log in into your student's account, you can click on Library and you can find all of these texts in the library. A brief note about Study Sync: when you log in, you'll be automatically on the assignments page, so you can see what students have due or what's past due. And then if you click on the Binder tab, you can see all of their past work that they've completed. In synchronous time, when we are in our Zoom classes, we'll be working on direct instruction, which includes introducing new concepts, reviewing material they've already been taught. It also includes collaboration, as that is an 8th grade language arts standard. So we'll do group work and partner work, and then class discussions will also cover our oral communication standards. During asynchronous time, students should be spending that time on Study Sync, reading the assigned texts and writing responses to them. Quill is a website that we use to practice grammar skills, and independent reading is required for all students. All students should have a book that they've chosen to read on their own, and they should read about 20 minutes per day. Materials can be found through Clever as their sign-in to log in to access all of their class resources. Google Classroom is where I house all of my assignments and class slideshows. And then, as I mentioned previously, Study Sync is our textbook. So I'll show you Classroom quickly. Google Classroom, in the classwork page, you can find my daily slides on the top under the resources heading. And the daily slides will show you what we do every day in class. Thursday, September 17th, our lesson included the finding suspense in the monkey's paw. And then in the independent work box, you can see what students are supposed to complete during asynchronous time before our next class meeting. And all of our assignments are posted in Google Classroom as under the dates that they've been assigned. So I organize my classroom classwork by 2-week increments. So currently in week 5 through 6, September 14th through 25th, these are our current assignments. This graphic on this slide, hopefully you can see it through the slideshow. This gives 9 reasons reading is important. These are all research-based reasons. And in summary, researchers have found that independent reading, 20 minutes per day of a book of your choice, has the highest correlation with increased test scores. So it really is important that students find a book that they want to read. They can make an appointment to visit the school library by contacting our librarian, Christy Lemer, so they can get a physical hard copy of a book. They can also get an ebook through Sora, which is our district's library of ebooks. And I also recommend Napa Book Mine as the bookstore in downtown Napa to find used books. Our grading categories include knowledge and thinking, which includes tests and quizzes, oral communication, which will be covered through Zoom classes, possibly through recording of video through Flipgrid. Written communication includes essays and short answer responses. Agency is a lot of our daily participation work where students complete assignments and tasks and ask for help and show effort. And then collaboration is working together through Zoom in group assignments. So ways to support your student, access their Google Classroom. You can log in to Google Classroom with their account. You can also log in as a parent. You can contact me and I will get you set up with a parent guardian account. Aries is where you can find your student's current grade. I should update that at least once a week. The student planner is where students are encouraged to actually write down their assignments. So they're not just relying on looking on the computer, but they've actually physically written it down as well. And then Parent Square, I will send out weekly communications through Parent Square. So lastly, if you would like to contact me, please contact me through the email I provided or through Parent Square or through the survey that is provided at Back to School Night. I would be happy to talk to you if you have any questions or concerns. I do believe that having open communication with parents is one of the best ways to ensure success for your students. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I do look forward to hearing from you.